Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to August 2019. So we've had an intense July with those two eclipses and Mercury retrograde. And what that's done in July is shift out a load of old stuck patterns and help us revisit some of the patterns we thought were done just to make sure they are done. It was quite intense for many people, but me too, okay? But we can really feel that it's moving us forward to where we want to be, into that empowerment, liberation, into those gifts that the universe wants to bring us. So what else do I want to tell you for August? Right, let's look at some of the dates astrologically. I'm not an astrologer. I've got these dates myself from doing just a little bit of Google research, but just to let you know. So we've got a new moon on July the 31st into August the 1st. So as we go into August, we're coming into August with a brand new energy. Whoop, whoop. And the following day on August the 2nd, Mercury comes out of retrograde. But it's the 2-week shadow period. So we're really going to still feel it a little bit until the 16th of August. All right. So just be mindful of that. The worst of it will be done by the 2nd of August. And then over the next 2 weeks, we're starting slowly to move forward. But with that new moon pushing it along, that's going to help. What else have we got here? All right, Venus is moving from Virgo into Libra on the 17th. We've got a full moon on the 15th. We've got Mars entering Virgo on the 18th, and the 29th Mercury enters Virgo, and on the 30th we've got the new moon in Virgo. So there's a lot of energy around Mercury and Venus, and we're coming into Virgo season in August, coming out of Leo season. So there's a lot of shifts around, but this is all really positive to move us forward. So we're going to get into each of the 12 signs now. But before we do, I just want to say a huge thank you for following me, for subscribing, for liking my videos, for sharing them. It makes an enormous difference. And I love it when you comment on the videos. I always reply, read every single one. And I love that you engage with our little Julie Poole online family. So welcome to your August 2019's readings. Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your August guidance. So let's have a look what we've got for you this month. It's all about valuing you. You're the door to your own value, how much you earn, how much you're worth, your self-worth, your self-esteem, your sense of self, door to value. This is coming in from the energy cards, and this is the advice. And then we've got the light coming in from the angels to bring light, shed light on what is not being valued. All right, so the energy for this month for you is all about value. Now, the advice from the Tarot Dreams, we've got 2 wands here, the Page and the Queen. So we've got a shifting new beginning in terms of your power and worth. It's specifically related to jobs, but not just jobs, in terms of the way you value you. Now the detail, we've got 3 cards from the Gilded Tarot, King of Swords, 7 of Swords, and 3 of Wands, rooted down from the Lenormand deck with the Anchor, the Lilies, and the Tower. Now, this isn't the same as the Tower in the other deck. This is about large organizations and establishments. So let's have a look at it in more detail then. So we're starting the month. The overall energy for you for the month is all about value. This is a doorway with money floating all around the open door. The door is there, open for you, to your worth. How much am I worth? How much is my heart worth? How much am I worth to myself? Do I give too freely and not be valuing my worth? Do I do too much for nothing, not valuing my worth? Do I stand in who I am and say I am worthy and deserving I am? This is a card about receiving your worth, but only once you claim it. Claim it, stand in it and claim it. I am worthy. I am deserving. My time is precious and valuable. I am precious and valuable. So this month, it's all about your worth. Now, the angels want to shed some light on this for you. Whenever we see this card with the bird and the butterflies and the fairies and this light, this is all about shedding the light on something that we need to see. So this month, my beautiful Sagittarians, you are looking at your worth and making sure that your worth aligns with who you are now, not who you used to be. Perhaps in the past you undervalued yourself, your time, your energy, your effort a little, and now you're saying, no, I'm worthy and I'm worth it. And if you want my time, then I'm happy to give it, but do not undervalue me. All right? Now, let's look at the detail. We've got the King of Swords with the Seven of Swords. So he is all about power. He's a powerful man, and he is air energy. It's the way he thinks. It's his intelligence, his communication. He is clear, concise, focused. He uses that sword of truth to cut through illusion. He's very strongly about doing the right thing and justice. He's often depicted as a lawyer or a senior boss, somebody that, you know, really can cut through the rubbish and get to the point very quickly and very easily. Now, you're stepping into this energy here with everything to do with this value. So if you have a boss that undervalues you, you want to be saying, no, I'm worth a bit more than that. I'm happy to do that overtime, but I expect to be paid for it. I'm happy to do that favor for you, but then when I need a favor, I expect it back. Okay, this is saying I need to value myself more than I have been. And why? It's rooted down with the anchor. An anchor is about our stability. If I have no value, I can feel a little bit like a leaf blowing in the wind. But when I know my worth, I feel strong and anchored and stable. It's about bringing in that stability. All right, now we're moving away. This is the Seven of Swords. This is, I'm leaving something behind. I'm leaving behind where I didn't value myself. And if I'm in a job where I'm not going to be valued, I'm going to be looking for a new one. Okay, so we are moving away from anything that devalues us, but we're going to need to take a little bit of time to rest and recover from this, because one of the things with coming into a sudden awareness, which is what he's about, you know, I can see clearly now, that we can feel a little bit depleted because I suddenly realize how little I was valued, and that makes me feel really quite sad. So it's okay because I'm doing something about it. I'm leaving, all right? But I do need to take a bit of time for me. This is the card of rest and recuperation, right? Recovery. Recovering from where I've been devalued. Recovering from where I've been giving and giving and giving and not receiving. I'm going to take some time to just recharge before I move on to the next stage. So this is coming towards the end of the month now. I've left the situation behind. I am recovering and I'm now looking at my future. And the Three of Wands is all about that. Looking at your future. Where do I want to go next? What do I want to do? How big are my horizons? I could jump on that ship and go anywhere in the world. I can move to the next level, the next stage. The world is my oyster, or as I tend to say, the world is my lobster. I can go anywhere. I can do anything. Why am I stuck here being devalued? Well, I'm not anymore. I'm moving away from it and I'm looking at where I want to go next. I can get on that ship. I can go to a new organization. I can go to a new relationship. I can go to a new home. I can do anything I want. Now, for many of you, this is about new organizations, because the Tower card in the Lenormand deck isn't destruction and change. It is the opposite. This is an established large business, large organization. This can be a university. This can be any kind of big business. All right. Now, for many of you, this is about knowledge. Universities, colleges, especially in August, many of you are moving into college for September, going on to some kind of higher education in September, and that's going to broaden your horizons. For others, this isn't about education, but it is about moving away from an organization that has devalued you. And you're saying, no, I'm going somewhere new, somewhere bigger and brighter, and I'm taking my worth with me. Now, the advice coming in here with the Page and the Queen of Wands, this is for many of you about your future career. So that can absolutely be tied in with education and courses and training, but also about moving to a bigger organization where there are more opportunities for you. Because the Page of Wands is all about opportunities, offers, things opening up. This is change, all right? Change in a positive way. It brings something new in that enables your career to take off, your business to take off, to go to the next level. And to do that, you need a lot of power. The Queen of Wands is the powerhouse of the queens. She is just awesome. She is so focused, successful. She's clear in her mind about what she wants and where she's going. She's got her dreams and her goals, and nothing is going to get in her way. She knows her value. She knows her value, and she's left that behind to go into something bigger, better, brighter. That's what's going on for you this month, my darlings. I hope this helps give you some guidance and clarity and ideas so that you can take your life forward for the next month in September. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and if you have, please comment below, give it a like, give it a share, and if you haven't already, do subscribe, and I will see you next time. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.